All right, friends. So we're back with the game. I was gonna stream Team Brazil versus Team USA. Um, Unfortunately, Liam's opponent conceded. So we just got Team USA practicing, and these kind gentlemen have asked me to stream their game. Um, so it's just you know um, just a little bit of practice. Um, Liam is playing what his opponent was going to play, and Steven is playing Liam's list. Um, Hopefully, this doesn't give too much information to their potential opponents. But yes, Team USA has won 5-1 so far. I don't know if the game tomorrow is going to be played. Um, but I'm gonna see if I can find the challenge and see who their potential opponents are going to be. Chow. Just gonna do that. I don't even know. Challenge? Challenge. Okay, so while they're setting up, I need the challenge link. Let's see. There's the challenge. Okay. Um, so, whoops. That's 2023. I don't need 2023. I need 2025. So hopefully it'll let me XTC. Okay, maybe X-Wing? I would like the challenge link. Maybe it's under the rules pack. I'm gonna look around. Um, like I told them, they are. Here it is. Okay, I found it. So currently, the United States is waiting for the winner of the U.S. islands and France. As of last check, the U.S. islands are up 2-0 over France. And whoever wins between the United States and the winner of the U.S. islands and France will sit and wait for their opponents from the losers bracket, if I remember correctly. Yes. So, whoever loses between the U.S. islands and France will play the winner of Poland and Germany. And Brazil is waiting to see if they play against Australia or Mexico. Currently in those matchups, Australia is up 2-0, and Poland is up over Germany 2-1. Um, so, yeah. But in the meantime, like I said, I'm actually going to change the camera a little bit. In the meantime, we just have a nice little, I think that's, yeah. Well, Andrew, I got some news for you. The USA is going to win this game, but they're also going to lose this game. um, that being said, no, yeah, I mean USA has been kicking major ass, as far as I can tell. US beat Mexico 5 games to 2. They beat Germany 5 games to 1. They beat Brazil 5 games to 1. Um, the Looking at it, the United States has just been dominant the whole tournament. So, but they are going to play Ancient Knowledge because that's what they're playing. They don't know who their opponents are going to be next. Um, Trying to double check. If we know the scenario, excuse me, for the next week that they will be playing. Um, Illy put it somewhere. I just don't know for sure. Um, okay. So the next scenario is salvage. So should be well, we all hate salvage. I was talking about it beforehand. I hate salvage, but I've been playing a little more Gavin Darklighter. So I I don't mind salvage as much. Um, this is going to be a super chill stream. I told them I'm not going to interfere unless like there's a mandatory trigger that that they miss. Like I want them to learn, but no, I hate salvage too, Charlie. Um, like minutes ago, didn't you just win though? I am gross because I play Gavin, but I'm also trying to win. So no. Gavin, honestly, Gavin should be 6 points. He is the most played Rebel E-Wing. Um, yeah, it wouldn't have been close on not salvage. I agree. Um, but yeah, Gavin needs to go up. He is the strongest ship across all scenarios for Rebels, I would say. Um, but um, as it stands currently, um, what's it called? Last I remember hearing, we're receiving a points update in November, I want to say. Um, excuse me. So you can bet your sweet ass that, as Andrew has said, Gavin should be 6 points, and his Segi will more than likely go up to 5 points. Because he'll either go up to 5 points or he will be reduced to um, 7 points of loadout. He should not, under any circumstances, be able to take Perceptive Copilot. But Gavin should be 6. I agree with that. End of October, beginning of November. Uh, if it's end of October, I'm fucked. I have a store championship the second weekend of October. Or, I'm sorry, second weekend of November. or 3rd. Um, I guess 3rd technically, because November 1st falls on a Saturday. But I'll have 2 weeks to figure out a list for a. No, no, he shouldn't even be able to have Perceptive Copilot, because he doesn't need to slam. Slam is an added benefit, um, but he doesn't need to slam. He can just go, okay, then I'm never gonna slam, and I'm just gonna focus. He should only be 7 points of loadout. Let him take like Leia or the child or something like that. Don't let him take Perceptive Copilot, because we all know that Perceptive Copilot's not the problem. It's Isegi's ability. So give Isegi 7, and yeah. Yeah, my store championship, thankfully I'm gonna have 2 weeks, but it's gonna be tough, because it's if I go to PAX, um, if I go to PAX Unplugged, it's gonna be points update. Yeah, if he doesn't slam, fuck him up, obviously. Um, but it's gonna be points update, store championship, system open, back to back to back, and it's gonna be rough. But I don't think I'm gonna go to PAX just because my November is super busy. Um, so did I get the? I did get the colors right. Yeah, yeah. Like Cad Bane's nerf was 100% appropriate because he could take, what was it? Synced laser, uh, proton rocket, and something else. So yeah, that's you neuter the pilot so he's not an auto include. But yeah, I mean, I still think Isegi would be viable if he didn't have Perceptive Copilot, because you can throw Hera in the list and throw a focus over to him when he defends. Um, it's just that ability is way too strong to uh, to exist at 4 points with 11 loadout. Like, don't neuter him into oblivion so he's not playable, but neuter him enough that what's it called? Neuter him enough that um, he's not an auto include in every list. Like, I played a game where I got told that I'm not flying a Segi, so my list is bad. I'm gonna try to be there. I got a lot going on in November. Hit crit from Liam, and a focus, so Wedge takes 1. No, they're not going to put Isegi with more loadout. They would be crazy to, and the backlash they would receive with Isegi getting that much extra loadout, forget about it. Sabine's shooting now. Interesting enough, and I'm gonna say Liam because it's Liam's list. I'm surprised Liam has Starboard Slash instead of Clan Training. But hit crit from Sabine into Vonreg. Vonreg is fine. Did he roll? Oh, he has a deplete. Okay. Yeah, but if you put everything on Isegi, then you're being shot to shit by the rest of the list. So, um, so he's at 4 and 11 right now. So, excuse me. Um, I need to look at his slot. Actually, you wanna know how you nerf Isegi but keep his points the same? Take away his crew slot. If he were four points with 11 loadout but no crew slot, I'd be okay with that. Take his crew slot away, and then he's not unplayable. He still gets toys, but yeah, 5 and 16 would be okay too, I think. Actually, no, no, you can't make him 5 and 16, because then he'd have Perceptive Copilot and Barrage Rockets. So that's a hard no from me. You don't want him to get access to Barrage Rockets. 5 and 15, sure. 5 and 16, hell no, hell no. Percop and Barrage Rockets is not okay. And if you remove the crew slot from him, then he can do Advanced Slam Barrage Rockets, which makes him a little more viable. Um, or it keeps him viable. Um, but he's not doing the I sit there and support. He can actually be like a tool for offense. So I actually like removing the crew slot. Yeah, 5 and 15 would be fine too. Like under no circumstances should he ever have a. I don't like this lock. Um, why is he? Oh, he's boosting. Oh, I see. I see. It's a wait. No, no, Steve. Oh wait, no. Yeah, he can do that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna make him 5 and 16, then take away a missile slot. There's a lot of answers to make Isegi still playable, but um nah, Sherman does have a point. You take away a missile slot, and then Isegi at 5 and 16 is not the most dangerous thing in the world. I mean, you still have to watch out for um, Perceptive Copilot um, Procket, but that's nowhere near as bad as Percop Percop Barrage. I should be commenting on their plays. So, but I'm more invested in this discussion on how to nerf rebels. Yeah. My big thing is as long as they don't take away um as it looks like Blount is gonna get an ancient knowledge. As long as they don't take away um Tycho's Auto Blaster shenanigans that I love playing, um, then they can nerf whatever they want in Rebels. Like, I'm of the opinion, so this is a hot take. Yeah, I like nerfing slots and loadout too. Yeah. No, I know they're practicing, but I want to give them information if I see things they should do. Um, but I'm of the opinion that Luke Skywalker should be given 2 more points of loadout. Um, it's a pretty unpopular opinion, but at 7 loadout, your options are um, chopper and a torpedo. In my opinion, it should be chopper and ion, um, or plasma. But if you give him 9 points of loadout, he can take either advanced proton. Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why Fen has three. That's why Fen has 3 loadout at 5 points. Um, it's so the reason I say nerf rebels is not because rebels are playing good or playing bad. Um, the thing with rebels is it has 2 lists that you see on a scale, like on a large scale. Liam is one of the only rebel lists I've seen that doesn't have Isegi or the concussion bomb Wolf Waro combo. Yeah, yeah, that's the issue. Like I said, there's 2 rebel lists that are far superior to every other rebel list, and that's the Isegi plus 2 5 point plus 2 3 point ships, um, or Isegi some combination of that. Isegi and 4 ships, or Wolfwaro, Saw Gerrera, Ivan Verlaine with concussion bombs, and then 2 ships. And those are the lists in Rebels. So Rebels needs help doing something else. Because Rebel Aces isn't viable. Um, Even though I fully believe Rebel Aces is viable. Um, or like what Liam has here. Like, when's the last time you saw vectored cannons on A wings? Because I sure as shit have not. This list that Liam has is something I might enjoy playing. As blackout whiffs. I also don't know if Liam sensor scrambled with blackout. He may have, and I just missed it. I don't know. But yeah, there's just not a lot. Like I was talking with Cam Murray after we played our 3-1-2 game, and I've been saying like this is what I like to play, and he's like, well, you got to get a Segi in there, and I'm like, I don't like Isegi. I have a really hard time flying the K wing. Well, Isegi's like one of the best ships in the game for Rebels, and that's where I'm at. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too, Sherman. But my favorite Rebel A wings are Arvel and Tycho, who don't want to pre-position; they want to post-position. So, well, I know, but no, it's not the problem. He gave me some very valuable insight, and Like, he let me know something Andrew Oler is doing, and I tried it today, and I actually liked it a lot. Andrew's been flying, um, instead of like Hondo Ezra in the TIE Fighter, um, as we get 4 hits into Kylo. Um, if you want pre-positioning without the vectored cannons, um, play a different faction. But he's playing Ezra with Leia, and I gave that a shot today, and I actually loved how that felt. So I will probably be doing that too. I mean, at the end of the day, you play what you enjoy. Like Psycho Tycho is my favorite ship in the game, so I'm gonna keep playing Tycho, even if people think Tycho's bad. Yeah, Endor Soontir, another example of a great ship. Um, I don't think there's a wrong build for Tycho either. Endor Tycho is, in my opinion, a great underrated 4-point ship. Um, Tycho with auto blasters, great build. Uh, and then I've seen Nick fly proton rocket Tycho to great success as well. Um, as Kylo has a shield down, so it's I don't think you should run something that's not custom CAD, as Kylo takes a disabled power regulator. I think you need to mix up your build with CAD, but I don't think you need to change CAD Bane. CAD Bane, being able to pass stresses around, CAD Bane is still super valuable. What I think you would probably like better is, instead of proton cannon CAD, go synced laser CAD, so you're always rolling 3 dice. Because as you saw in our game in 3 and 2, as long as I stay out of your bullseye, you're gonna have a hard time hitting me. But if you're rolling 3 dice consistently, then the chances of you hitting are significantly higher, so you can pass that stress more often. Even though my list, I mean, I had Tycho, so I know, I know. What's up, Ratchet? How'd your game go? Actually, I'm gonna check your game right now. Uh, oh, you won. Congratulations, 22-21. Austin's an incredible opponent, so good job on that. I know synced cat is too basic, but genuinely, yeah, Charlie double stressed. So crisp. Okay, so crispy. Charlie crispy. Put me into um, Forlom synced laser cad, and that is such an underrated combo, but it's so good. Nah, I know, and that's why I'm saying, like, play what you want to play, like play to have fun. You know, you when I give recommendations, it's not this is what you have to do. It's this is what you could do. I just want to make sure I got all the damage correct. Uh, did I forget to put? No, I. Okay, so Kylo. Oh, it's only round 2. Okay. Whoops. Forlom is amazing. Yeah, true. I mean, I forgot about the seismic, and when you drop the seismic, I had to change my positioning to account for it. The problem with seismics, though, yeah, now take an ion and get wrecked. Absolutely. Oh, I was thinking Zuckus. Well, Forlom is still unreal. I mean, you never know. Synced might go down to 5. Maybe I should sit down with Liam. Or not Liam. Levi. And we should sit down and just figure out, like, what do we think the points team is going to do. I keep checking to see how my teammate is doing in his game. His game should be wrapping up here soon. So, but I honestly think Forlom in the whatever that ship is, I'm gonna call it the Mist Hunter. Um, I think that ship is super underrated currently with Ancient Knowledge, and that Forlom hits hard. But as the saying goes, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and none of them matter. As I check the New York Giants game because I'm super curious who won. Uh, New York Giants. Holy shit! The New York Giants beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Good for them. 34-17. No, 100% Charlie. Like my love for the game was dying because of not XWA. Because of AMG and XWA brought the game back into the back into my heart. I love this game now. Forlom's build, the standard loadout. Um, or I'm sorry, not Forlom, Zuckus. Zuckus has um, his ability where he rolls more attack dice and whatever. Um, but he double taps. So his first shot is tractor beam. So you're rolling less dice, and then he just puts you like range one of him, and then he hits you like 5 dice range one, and his ability gets canceled out because of the tractor. And then he has Forlom, and he can spend a calculate with the Forlom to pass a stress to an enemy ship at range 0 to 1. So that Zuckus ship is so good. Yeah, they are. Yeah. I think we were talking about Forlom, so that's why I said Forlom, but I meant Zuckus. Ooh, I would. Oh wait, he doesn't have. This isn't a double tapping cannon. I just remembered. But no, Zuckus, like that Zuckus ship is so good. Cannon's gonna grab the middle, which sure, why not? You're not hurt, I don't think. No, yeah, the dial. Um, to relay the dial, you're one straight and one bank are blue. Your two straight is blue, but then your one hards are red. Your 3 banks are red, your 4 straight is red, and then you have a stop, a 2K, and a 4K. It's a really weird dial. Cheap viewers? Wow! I'm good. I don't need cheap viewers, but thank you for the offer. Yeah, I meant Zuckus. So, I actually saw him paired with a Swarm Tactics. I think it was a Swarm Tactics old T. Someone Swarm Tactics him up to 5. Yeah, he wants other low initiatives or Swarm Tactics. So that's the problem. And I think Swarm Tactics in that faction is super viable. I feel like I'm missing damage, but I know we're only in round 3 with like 45 minutes to go. Well, you don't want to sit there with Blackout. I 100% disagree, Andrew. I think that Cad Bane is an incredible ship. Being able to ditch stress in systems is so good. Um, the AAD ship I think is really bad is Dengar. I think Dengar is awful. Having flown Dengar, I'm not a fan. Um, Also, really unpopular opinion, I don't like the Boba Fett. I think it's a good card, like a good ship. I do not like that Boba Fett though. That Boba Fett is weird. Nah, yeah, Swarm Tactics with Zuckus. Contraband is better. I agree, but you just have a lot more options um, with with Toto. Like looking at CAD, the flechettes. I mean, if you're in Bullseye, you give a strain and and a potential stress. Um, Toto, you get a calculate. Um, and then after you decloak an enemy ship in your bullseye gains a strain. Like I think that is super underrated. No, custom is still better. Like I 100% agree, but SL CAD is one of those like strangely good in in certain situations. Oh, and KDB wins the week. Good for them. I just remembered I have to reach out to Teddy tomorrow and be like, "Hey, when do you want to pair?" I don't want to play meatbags. Well, I do actually want to play meatbags next week. True, but there might be a world in where you want to fly lower initiative scum ships. Nah, Teddy's a good dude. Two and a... Three hits from Kylo into Blount. So Blount's going to take a damage at a minimum. And... Oh, and he's going to spend the Ancient Knowledge. Okay. Well, here's Blackout. Range 1 into Wedge. Yeah, Seavor with Zuckuss feels like a no-brainer as well. Kanan gonna spend a Force? Or is Kanan... Oh, okay. So Captain Seavor in the Mining Guild tie, you can have Seavor jam first if an enemy is in bullseye, and then you shoot with Zuckuss. So it's pretty good just removing tokens. Actually, I kind of want to sit down and see about a build. Isn't there a gauntlet that cares about higher initiatives? No. Oh, it's only in CIS though. Well, Blackout's gonna take 3. I do have the delay still going. I do apologize. So that's why my responses are kind of delayed. Does Maul care about? He cares about lower than him, but no, I'm talking about the one that increases like attack dice with lower initiatives. But yeah, 8 points to a gimmick is yeah. Von Reg takes a shield. Are we down? We're down a shield. So 2 to 8. And Steven needs to drop an Ancient Knowledge. If you want to talk to anyone about a Guri Fen, talk to Sherman. Like, I brought before the points nerf to Cad Bane, I brought his list, which was Fen, standard loadout Fen, old T, his Guri build with advanced optics, and what's it called? And Cad Bane. And let me tell you, that was a great list. I went 3-0 with it, 4-0. So great list. But have a good night, Charlie. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Guri and Fen are a great combo. Predator Optics is good. I think he flew. I think I took Lone Wolf Optics with Guri. Lone Wolf Optics just has a little more survivability than Predator Optics. I'm still waiting for this other score. It's got to be close. Um, I also apologize in advance if I let out a large cheer for my player who might win, but uh, I love that I'm the person. I take full credit for this. No one was playing Sarko Sauvage until I started playing Sarko Sauvage, and now everyone thinks of Sarko Sauvage. Like, that's the only thing I've ever done that has impacted the game on a large scale. I started playing Sarko Sauvage, and then more people started playing Sarko Sauvage. Lone Wolf pattern is good on Guri, but Lone Wolf optics is better. And the reason I say that is because you have that calculate to change one focus result, and then you have your focus to change a blank. So it's, yeah. I remember being told that Sarko Sauvage was so bad, and then I started playing Sarko Sauvage, and everyone like fucking loves Sarko Sauvage now. For a while, people were playing Sarko Ahsoka, which is still pretty good, but I think Sarko Sauvage is just better. Um, yeah, exactly. And that's why you take Sauvage, because Sauvage just does so much. Uh, ooh. Oh, okay. One of my earlier games saw the correct score, and yeah. Nah, Caesar. I like what they were trying to do with Caesar. He just doesn't work, and it's unfortunate. The one AAD ship I really want to try to work with, but I don't know how to make it work, is Han Solo. Yeah, Caesar wants to get hit, so yeah. Well, getting shot and getting hit is what kills ships, but you know what I mean. Um, what is Sabine doing? I feel really bad. I'm not watching this game at all. Yeah, that's why I won't fly that Han. Um, the Han I really like, but I don't like the Falcon. I'm bad at flying the Falcon, specifically the Scum Falcon. Um, I'm bad at flying the Scum Falcon. Octor Khan put me onto it. Uh, Custom Han Solo with coordinating Maul. Oh, so good. Yeah, sometimes you have to decide between focus firing and extra mods. I couldn't agree more. My player. Um, you guys might hear me really quick. Uh, ties. You don't determine it by XWA tie rules. You keep playing until there's a clear winner. There are no ties. You keep playing until there is a clear winner. None of this 15 to 15 shenanigans. My team, my teammate, um for draft league, they tied at 15, so they have to keep playing, and they called it. Okay, well, I don't even remember. No, I love the no tie rule. Yeah, market versus that dude. Yeah, they're currently tied at 15. They're playing another round. Uh, who just took damage? Was this Blount that just? Yeah, it was Blount. Okay, so Blount, shield and 2, alive on 1. Oh no, this was Bodica. Okay. Bodica took 2. Do I have the right score? I have the right score. Okay. No, this is Liam Lee. He plays for Team America. This is a Team America practice game. Sorry, now I'm like, it was 15 to 15 over on NCX, so now I'm more focused on that than talking ships. But at the end of AMG, I don't even know what the fuck I was playing. I was just playing jank. I think I didn't give a shit about AMG at the end of it. You know what I love about XWA? It's not the points, it's not the new scenario, it's not any of this. I get to bring out my old toys. Like, I actually get to play E-Wings and Ozatucks and all this, like, fun shit. Dude, I love Iman Azamine. Um, one of the lists I was flying, I think at the start of XWA, was Iman Azamine, Captain Nim, um, Sarko, or not Sankar, Sarko, fucking. I have no filter. I apologize for all the cursing I'm doing, by the way. Um, oh, Zuvio. I was flying Zuvio. Zuvio, Iman, Nim, and then a random piece. I think I was trying Mandalorian uh, in the uh, in the N1, and oh, it was such a fun list. It wasn't good, but it was a fun list. Blackout took a damage. right? No, blackouts on 3. Who took a damage? Vonreg? Vonreg. Okay. Emon and Nim is just so much fun. I think I was flying Emon proximity mine. Kanan with the lock. Well, 1 damage somewhere, and that's on blackout. Okay, so now blackout's on on 2. I also just like proximity mines more because it's a guaranteed 1 damage plus a potential 2 more. Anything that guarantees me damage, I like. 2 hits into Kanan, so Kanan takes 2. Down to 12. Kanan gets a lock again. Magma's so stupid. I love this list. Now, Andrew, you are one of the better bomb players I know. You know how to place those bombs so well. Like that K turn I did with Gavin in our game. You placed that bomb exactly where you needed to make sure Gavin took damage, and it made me so frustrated. I wasn't mad because I always enjoy playing against you, but I was like, oh, I should have saw that coming. Emon's really what I used to love with Emon is putting uh, skilled bombardier, so that way I could drop with a 3, or I could drop with a 4, or I could drop with a 2, or I could drop with a 1. My opponent never knew where the bomb was going to be. Because if you drop it 3 straight out the back, you could put it 1 further or 1 back. So it was just, oh, it was so fucking fun. Back in the late 2.0 days is when I did that. Back when we had 200 points and Fantasy Flight still cared about our game. Nah, I think Fantasy Flight still cares. But I'm going to do a damage assessment just to make sure I have everything. Okay. Disabled isn't there anymore. Okay, we're all good with damage. The 0 and 6. Um, oh, and points wise, we're at 5 to 11. So if this was the game we got tonight, this may have been what would have happened. Liam may have just dismantled. We don't know, but these guys were super kind in just getting in a game. Um, like to throw out some love to to Team USA for a second. Um, after Liam's opponent conceded because Brazil had lost, um, Liam reached out to me and he said, "Hey, we feel bad that one of your games went super short and the other just didn't happen." Combined with Joel having to reschedule so you couldn't stream his game. Um, do you just want to stream an exhibition? And I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll stream you guys. And um, like I was telling Liam, and I told Steven before the stream as well. I really feel the love from Team USA, and I, while I'm not a playing member of the team, I feel like a small part of Team USA, and I'm super thankful um, that you guys have allowed me to stream um, and watch your games and talk to me and make me feel like a welcome addition, even though I am not a part of the team at all. Um, so genuinely, like from the bottom of my heart, thank you for just letting me feel involved. Um, I'm getting emotional, and I'm trying not to. Um, it just means a lot to me. So again, from me to Team USA, thank you guys for um, allowing me to be involved. Thank you to Levi for asking me to stream all these games. Um, I like am super appreciative of all of you. And now I'm gonna wipe the tears from my face because there's no crying in X-Wing. I'm an emotional person. I'm not gonna deny it. I I love this game. Um, I'm gonna get a little personal for a second. Um, I have always struggled to feel like I belonged. Um, I always struggled to feel appreciated, to feel loved, to feel accepted. And the X-Wing community over the last 5 years, when I needed it the most, has shown me so much love, so much compassion, so much appreciation. Um, my grandfather passed away in 2020. My friend Paul died from a heart attack. My friend Lily was murdered, all in 2020 at the height of COVID as well. And I was in a really and my girlfriend and I had broken up. We were engaged, and she called it off, and we broke up. And I found Greg's stream one day, and I started playing in the online community, and that has grown over the last 5 years. Um, and I feel like I finally like for those of you I don't know personally, I feel like I've known you for years. For those that I know through various means, be it Nickel City X-Wing 312 or just chatting with you in various streams, um, you guys have made this all worth it, and like thank you from the bottom of my heart for just accepting me and letting me stream for you guys. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for anything. I do this because I love X-Wing, and I love X-Wing. I love talking to you guys. I'm glad I'm getting to stream more. I'm glad you guys think of me when you play your games, and genuinely from the bottom of my heart, like I cannot thank you guys enough. Um, so sorry for the heartfelt expression. Um, I just had to get that out there. So, um, yeah. There's a game going on. We're not watching it. No, we are watching it. Um, uh, it seems the game that had gone on has concluded or something. I have a long day tomorrow. I just realized that. Ugh. It appears. It appears the Galactic Wardens have won the game that I was looking at, um, which is a-okay. As long as my guys are having fun, that's what matters. All right, Von Reg into Kanan. Magpulse into Kanan. Ooh. Someone post the freaking score. Let me know. One hit. Kanan gonna spend. Still one hit. And Kanan's fine, which is surprising. Is Kanan gonna reacquire? Probably not. Ooh, this is scary. Blackout range 1. Actually, no, it's not as scary. Yep, because something like that happens. Not gonna spend, because why would you? Oh, excuse me. I need to know the score. Are the Berserkers down 3-1, or are we tied at 2? As Sabine gets 2 hits and a crit into Rush, I'm assuming, yeah. And Rush wants to be damaged, so he probably just takes it. Sure does. Tell me he won. Tell me he won. My teammate's typing to me right now. Tell me he won! Ah. Who just died? Someone just died. I think it was Blackout? Was that Vonreg? Oh, it was Vonreg. Alright, so Vonreg is dead. So my teammate ended up losing 19-16. But, hey, it was a close game. Came down to 1 extra turn, so... I don't know. Oh, this is Rush and the Sabine. Well... 1 hit, which... 2 hits, and Sabine's ability keeps her safe. So 15-6 with how much time do they have? Like 12 minutes left. So Liam is screwed, but Liam did say before this game he has never flown this list. He has no idea how to fly it. Um, Someone used the ancient knowledge. I don't know. Oh, I think Steven is supposed to have gained 2 points there? I see 3 ancient knowledge, but I think you only scored 1 point. Yes, Steven. I see 3 ancient knowledge, but you scored 1 point. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. That ancient knowledge was for Rush. Okay. It was it was right uh right in the middle between these two, so I couldn't tell whose ship it was. So I yeah, I mean, looking at this game, he has to kill Boudica and he has to kill Blount. And that gives him 5 points, so he'd go to 11. Yeah, he needs to get more damage out there. Now, wait a second, Rush. Sabine's the one with Starboard Slash, not you. As Sabine narrowly avoids a gas cloud. If Kanan did the one hard, then I fully believe that that Liam is screwed. I gotta go to bed soon, I'm realizing. Oh, okay. Well, Kanan bumps. I have no idea what these songs are that are playing. Oh, interesting. Okay, Boudica. Got a bit of a headache. So I'm gonna bring you guys the end of this game. And then yeah. Actually, yeah. Steven's gonna get a point. If he kills Blackout here, he gets 3 points, goes to 18. Um, yeah. Well, he's gonna have a really good chance to kill Blackout. Excuse me for yawning. I would focus barrel roll to the right. Actually, yeah, Blackout I think is just dead no matter what you do. Might be able to kill Blount before Blount shoots, but then Andrew, I'm not sure if you're still around, but what team are you playing for again? I can't remember. Trying to decide if I want to trade for you or something. No shot from Kylo, but I think Kanan might have a shot. Range 1, Blackout 2, Blount. Yeah, and then CX. Mega Milk. Okay, I might be able to get you from Mega Milk. We'll see. Well, see you later, Blount. Actually, Blount has 3 hulls, so maybe. Takes 2. Alive on 1. Oh, and this is going to be a 4-die range 1 from Blount. Ew! I love Blount, though. I'm honestly kind of glad to see Blount. Okay, so we got a 3v4 unless he spends the focus. Well, 3v4. Good lord. And Kylo's fine. Who cares about Kylo? I do. I care about Kylo. Actually, who's my scum player? I don't remember who my own scum player is. Who did I draft to scum? Oh, Coleman. Okay. Yeah, no, Coleman's a good player. Okay. Nah, Kylo doesn't care. Pff. Uh, however, Blackout's dead. So, yeah, hit crit. Yeah, Blackout's dead. So, he's got to put 2 in the Kylo to just win right now. Or they might call it. I don't know. Actually, with a minute and a half left, yeah, there's no way for Liam to win it here. But this is why we practice. So now we know how to fly against our own list and what other lists want to try to do against our list. And I think Team USA has home field advantage. Oh my lord! Well, yeah, you spend the force for hit crit crit. Kylo rolling. Kylo takes a crit. If it's a direct hit, then. And it's a stunt pilot. So I'm not going to put it on because Sabine is going to shoot, and this should be the last shot of the game. If unless Steven moves fast enough, we'll see. Uh, yeah, don't bother spending the knowledge. And that's the last shot. Whoop, it reset. I'm silly. Sorry. Time is expired, as you can hear. So 2 hits in the cannon, or 3 hits in the cannon. Cannon, not going to take anything. Or rather, not take enough that matters. So the final score is 19-8. Team USA wins! And Team USA loses! It's a practice game. But Steven is going to pull it out. And, yeah. So thank you guys for being around.